We are recording. Hi. Welcome to another Curse of Strahd session. But before we get too far into our recaps and the gameplay, why don't we learn a little bit about who we have at the table?
Hey everyone, it's me, Thresh. I'm playing Father Mograine Kilgore, follower of the twins and worshiper of the true sun. He's an Asimar cleric, and he's here to do business.
I'm Connor. I'm playing Valen. Valen is a drow shadow magic sorcerer that hails from the Underdark, but has traveled the surface in recent years, and does so with his shadowhound companion Nyx.
I'm Caitlin. I'm playing Jinx. Jinx is a mischievous and curious Blackford Tabaxi rogue inquisitive. This week's fun fact about Jinx is he enjoys playing baseball. The position he usually plays is catcher. We already know he's got good throwing arms, but he also uses his keen insight to pass along recommendations to the pitcher based on the batter at the plate.
Okay. Well then, with our introductions covered, let us dive back into our session where we had left off. You had been traveling towards the temples in the mountains to the south, the Dakis Mountains, at the behest of one Casimir. As you were traveling, you came across a fortress and experienced some troubles getting past their portcullis and guard towers. And then had some even more troubles with a door. So, when
Always doors or lack thereof.
exactly. So when we at last left, after a grueling match with this door, our father Kilgore Mograine, Mograine Kilgore, damn, got it, freaked up there, um, was able to burst the door down. Now you will get to see inside, where you're only met with a cold hearth right across from the door. You can hear the wind as it howls down its chimney. But you do see upon the south wall a stone staircase, and there are 3 windows overlooking a foggy sea.
Jinx is going to go inside and take a closer look to see if there's anything useful in here.
You don't see anything. Everything seems to be, instead of coated with dust, coated with frost.
Did we check up at the top of the tower in case there's anything useful up there? I ask my companions.
You can go up the stairs. I'm just wondering if Mograine's going to make it. I'll go check. I'll go help check it out.
Yeah. As you climb the stairs, you come to the next level, and what you see here are windows set in almost every wall, and it is colder up here than it was on the ground floor. There's a rusted iron ladder that is bolted to the floor, and it leads to the ceiling where you see above you a wooden trap door. You would notice that mounted above the stone hearth on this level is the head of a dire wolf.
Oh, lovely.
At least this one's dead.
Yep. Let's hope it stays that way. Um, it's very cold up here. I would like to get finished up here as quickly as possible. Can I zippity pip up the ladder and see if the trapdoor is unlocked?
Yeah, for sure. It is unlocked, yes.
Can I, like, peek my head inside, look around?
It's not, well, it's unlocked. It's not quite so easy to lift. It's heavy and the hinges are frozen, so it's slow to open and does so with a squeal.
Great.
But if you're just taking a quick look, is there anything you are trying to see?
If there's movement, is there something or somebody up here before I commit to, like, fully entering the last level?
The only movement you see is flurries of snow from the wind.
Okay. If I listen, do I hear anything
You hear the
concerning?
howling of the wind that you have heard before.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll finish opening the trapdoor and take a better look.
As you... There's again the squeal as the rest of the trapdoor opens, and... Do I actually have the squeal of this trapdoor? Yes, I do. So, opening it up, you would see the stormy gray sky and in the background, and closer to you, these 10-foot tall, gold-plated statues that stand atop the battlements. They face outward. You see that each one depicts a female human knight holding a lance, and as you had seen before, the cool wind here catches and stirs the snow, and as you stand here fully, you can actually see that where the snow moves, it reveals human skeletons clad in rusty mail.
Awesome. Is this open to the air?
Yep, this is the rooftop.
Okay.
Oh, I should probably move the fog of war. Yeah.
All right. Do the Gillies have anything useful besides rusty mail?
Are you going and investigating them?
I'm not touching them. I'm just looking to see if I see anything promising.
From a glance, you don't see much more than the chainmail upon them. There are broken longbows and scattered arrows, cloth that has decayed that peeks out from beneath their armor, ruined sheaths, and you can see the hilt of perhaps ruined blades as well.
Okay.
Can Mograine check the quality of these armors?
They are rusty. You would see that immediately.
Okay.
Do you still wish
Is
to
it
proceed?
repairable rusty or
You don't know.
ridiculously gone rusty?
Probably ridiculously gone because this is like out in the cold, frigid mountains, and who knows how
Okay.
long. You can check if you'd like.
I'll do one more check out on it just to see if there's anything
Cool. I'd like
salvageable.
then a investigation.
Better than the other I word I was thinking about.
As you are searching through the forms here, you're not finding anything salvageable, but Jinx, you're up here as well, aren't you?
I am
I would be
technically
too.
up here, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Then it would be Jinx and Valen who would notice this first, as Milgraine is looking through, checking the quality, seeing if anything's good here, any salvageables. The stirred snow begins to move and drift in ways that are unnatural until you would notice the forms of the swirling snow coalescing into thin, young women. 6. And the wind howls, and you hear the voice of these women. Be gone from this place.
Oh, okay. So sorry.
What is this place?
Leave. Or we will force you
Leave?
to.
I don't think Jinx has taken anything yet. Over and look over at Jinx to see if there's anything in there.
I took nothing.
I think they're referring to you.
I haven't taken anything either.
I think it's because you were examining everything. Let's not touch anything else and let's just leave.
Very well.
Oh yeah, Casimir's still doing bad. It's right.
Can I look around to see what they might be protecting that they might think I might try to steal?
I want you to roll me an
They're
insight check.
centralized on something?
With a 15, you don't think that there's anything of value up here from what you had seen, but what you would notice is that these snowy forms are each standing not quite directly over, but in some approximation of the form of where the skeletons, the remains, are. And you think that they are perhaps protecting what remains of their mortal forms, that these are spirits of the guardians who fell here.
Very well. Yeah, there's nothing worth fighting over here. Let's back off.
Yeah. Jinx is already halfway down the ladder. It's cold up here.
Yeah, good. I'm scooting and boogieing.
um, you would come down to see again, wounded Casimir sort of trying to tend to some of the burns that have accrued from the fires. And let me just roll something here real quick. Mogreen and Jinx, the two of you would catch this. There is a moment where you can see that Casimir is using the blade from his dagger to try and see a reflection of something underneath his hood, and the two of you would catch that he's looking at his ear, and you would notice that his ear is mutilated.
In what degree? Can I tell, or is it just generally guffed up?
Roll me a medicine check in response to this.
And does it look recently mutilated?
I will also ask for a medicine check on that.
Is it cute?
Valen, you
That's
did
a
not see this.
15.
Shoot, sorry, I just wanted to roll the dice.
Oh, you're good.
I'm left out.
Yeah. Have higher passive. Jinx.
Ouch. Damn.
Sorry, I seem to be quick on the trigger tonight.
Spicy.
Sassy.
It's probably because I know where you guys are heading. Jinx, with a 15, you're able to tell that whatever he's looking at has long since healed. This isn't anything recent. Mograine, with your 19, you'd also get the understanding that this is a incident that is not recent. It's been mutilated for who knows how long, and you'd be able to see that the sort of pointed, tapered ends of his ears have been cut down. Not cleanly either.
Would I know of any ritual or act or penance that would be in this degree, or is this just totally beyond my purview?
It's nothing you've heard of before. That doesn't mean that there couldn't be something, but it's just nothing that
For
you're
sure.
familiar
No,
with.
yeah, absolutely. I would not ask a man of his crimes and his punishments.
But as soon as
For now.
yeah, as soon as you three are coming down, the dagger kind of goes away. The two of you were just able to kind of catch that in the brief second as you were descending, and he's now Cal fully back in place and looking to you all. So do we press on while we finding rest here?
I think it would be wise to continue.
Yeah, there were no health potions up there.
There are ghosts or fiends of some variety upstairs. I assume they would not like us to stay here.
Let's press forward. your little jaunt across the map.
And it sprints up.
Just trying to loosen up that hip or what?
Yeah.
Got it.
This brisk cold air is doing wonders for my joints.
Stretch it more.
Yeah, as you leave the guard tower and continue through this area, you would see where the snowy pass comes to this gorge spanned by a stone bridge. You'd see that at each end of the bridge, a 30-foot tall, 30-foot wide stone arch. You see that atop each of them, two statues, each set of a set of armored knights upon horseback with lances. They charge towards one another, and you would hear the wind here. It howls and bites at like wolves here. All right. Oh no. Oh, okay. I thought my computer was acting up again. Everyone's just quiet. That's what it is. Okay, get back over there. So, oh.
Do we know of? I guess we. Can I ask Casimir if he knows of any stories pertaining to these statues?
I do not know. Perhaps they had some
Interesting.
meaning
Very well.
before, but it's been lost. As you get closer to the bridge, you would notice the low walls on either side. You would notice have fallen away in a couple of places, but otherwise the bridge appears intact. However, in the center of the bridge, you see a black cloaked rider on a charcoal colored horse, standing in a way to block passage.
Damn it. Like right now?
Currently, yes. I'll make
Damn
a
it.
little. Well, blocked. Stands right there.
Does it look aggressive?
Does he seem in a good mood?
Does not seem aggressive, as the horse is standing again, sort of perpendicular to block any sort of passage.
Oh,
But
he double parked the horse on the bridge?
yeah, essentially. But the longer you look at him, there's an aura, unease, and menace that radiates from this figure.
to the front of the group, and I'll, seeing the horse parked perpendicular, I will call out to them, who are you?
As you call out towards the rider, the wind blows past you and seems to steal your words and the howls that carry upon its the back of the snow and ice and chill.
You think he heard you?
I don't know. No, he hasn't moved.
We will get no
Well-
closer to the temple if we stand here.
Very well.
No, I'm moving forward.
Oh, I was gonna say I could take point. Since I got shields and all, so
Balin and Mograine like pushing against each other to be at the front of the line.
it's all good.
No,
Hey, hey, look,
Balin just looks there.
if the sorcerer was to take part against the armored knight, take point against the armored knight man, be my guest.
Jinx just looks at Casimir and smiles.
Casimir just sort of shrugs the cloak around him a little closer.
Make another call out saying that they're not going to prevent us from passing.
Well, as you get closer and the wind no longer sort of protected by the western arch, the western arch, as it picks up the snow flurries, you watch as in one gust of wind, the figure, as you get closer and closer, disappears with the wind, as if made of the same
Oh.
snow carried across the winds.
Well, that's convenient.
I'm at least glad we don't have to use any magic.
You would notice, however, that the sense of the malign, the sense you had felt, that malice, is still present even after the figure disperses.
Brenda's right. We're not going to get to the temple just by standing here.
We march on.
I'll let Mograine take the lead this time.
Mograine will march forward.
Yeah, for sure. You march forward, and while you know that there is a river below, it is barely visible through the sea of fog. There are areas where the bridge is slippery with ice, but overall, it is safe to cross, and you make it to the other side, where you would notice that one of the statues on this arch, and you get closer, has crumbled. It leaves only the hind quarters of the horse intact. And beyond it, the mountain pass continues. Setting forth, leaving behind this pass. You watch the road ahead is cut off from the mountainside as it rises steeply and falling away to the other. There is mist and snow, and it greatly reduces the visibility. The howling wind cuts through like a knife. And through this, it is Mograine and Jinx. Your eyes keen enough here to spot this. Atop one of the crags above you, you see a 9-foot tall goat. Its gray fur blending perfectly with the rock of the mountainside. It lowers its head, and you see malice that glimmers in its eyes.
Jinx will try and quietly catch the attention of everyone else, like point in the direction of it. It's 9 feet tall. That's
As
like almost 2 Jinxes tall.
I'm not seeing it.
not seeing the 9-foot tall goat or two Jinxes.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column.
As soon as Jinx, you point towards the goat to try and point it out to your companions. It makes itself known to you, as it rushes down the mountain pass towards you, Jinx, with come on, don't be like this. With an 18 to hit.
Oh god.
Yeah, that hits. Can I dodge that uncannily?
For sure. Though I will need you to make me a strength saving throw as you are facing 12 points of incoming bludgeoning damage.
That's not gonna go well for me. That's a 10.
That means you are prone as we are going to start initiative.
Great. And I take 6?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I got burned by fire real bad last time.
You did.
That
Alright.
freaking goat sounded so smug about it too.
Oh, yeah.
There.
This guy's
Oh,
great.
smug.
Alright, I might have to...
Now it's laughing at me. There's no need.
That's gonna ask you if you want to live deliciously. Yeah. Would
Valen,
you like to taste of pleasure and wear of fineries?
it is your turn, Valen.
Okay. Wow, I'm fighting a 9-foot goat.
You are.
Wow. With that, my journal. Let's see.
Was that on your 2025 bingo card?
My theoretical in-game journal. Let's burn that smug from its smugness from its voice. I'll shoot a firebolt at it. With a 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. 4 points of fire damage. Be quiet, goat.
Alright. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo-doo. That brings us to Sangzor's turn. And you know what? Since Jinx is still on the ground, you watch as this 9-foot tall giant goat rears up onto its hind legs and it's going to try and smack its hooves down upon you. In the head region.
Do I have a higher AC on my head because it's a smaller target?
No, that's not how it works here in D&D.
Okay.
That's a 15 to hit.
Oh, that misses.
Alright, you're able to move your head out of the way just as the hooves smack down on the snowy gravel road. And it's Casimir's turn, and he's not looking too well. He's just gonna do a little firebolt as he moves back some. Which hits, and he does 4 points of fire damage.
Oh, twinsies.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Jinx, it's your turn. You are prone.
All right. Step number 1, I stand up. Step number 2, I use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
And as much as I'd love to run far away, I do not have very much movement left. So I'm just going to move back here, and I'm going to be in front of the guy we're supposed to be taking a place. Because he doesn't look very good. I don't look very good either. But it would be real bad if he died right now. So, and then I'm going to throw a dagger at the goat that I don't like. So let's give this a go. That's a natural 20!
Hell yeah.
Take that, you stupid goat. Okay. Okay, there's gonna be sneak attack on here because Mograine is right there. So that's gonna be 4 more on top of that is 12. And then where did my sneak attack go? 46 is 24. So 24 and 12 is 36. And 14 is 50.
It's enough.
Right?
It So, as your blade strikes into this creature, it gets him as he's bleeding right into the mouth, causing a massive amount of blood from the sort of thinner skin, and this creature falls dead. And for a moment, you feel that your worries of this day are done, as one figure is removed from the elements. However, I believe, Jinx, that is the end of your turn, yeah?
Yep, it sure is.
You will watch as a massive bird
God.
comes down from the sky and is going to try and pick up Valen.
No, 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 no. Mage armors, that might help.
That is a 16 to hit Valen
Oh my god, meets it, beats it.
for 20 slashing damage. You are
Oh
grappled
my god.
And while you are grappled, you have the restrained condition as this thing is going to fly up and try and take you
You're.
away.
Are you kidding?
Oh shit! Valen!
How far is it away from us? Does Mograine have a reaction? Shitty
It's
like,
used to
not,
walking up the go.
not to a bird picking someone up. Are you fucking kidding me? Who plans for that?
could you like reach for his ankles or something?
This is
Then you
this
just
is
go
one of my
to-
biggest irrational fears on screen right now. The fear of just being out in the wild and either me or someone close to me just getting picked up by a 20-foot eagle and just being carried off into the distance.
I mean, if you want to try, Mograine, since you were right next to Valen, you can try either attacking the massive bird or grabbing Valen. One or the other.
I will grab Valen. I will absolutely grab Valen.
Okay.
This is my shark in a swimming pool.
So,
What do you want?
you
Athletics
just
check?
you just use your reaction to grab Valen. As you grab hold of Valen and you try and pull him back, the massive creature, looking for an easy meal, will let go of Valen. It is not looking for a fight. So it will fly off with this massive screech. But
Is this thing even involved with the goat, or is this just completely separate?
Maybe the goat was running from this thing.
Oh my god!
maybe the goat and this thing were fighting over their hunting grounds.
I
But as the
don't want to
creature,
be here anymore.
you guys decided you want to come this way. I'm sorry.
I've never
I'm
wanted
sorry.
to be
No,
here.
if I was told the eagles would swoop down and pick us up and take us away, I would not have agreed to come on this.
If I was told it was going to be this freaking cold,
That was not in the heart of the cards, and you goddamn well know it.
I'm just using material from the book, man.
This is why you're so hyped up, huh? Because you get to eagle swoop us? Monster.
I'm all the bad guys. Oh man.
You fucking a-
okay. So, question: this thing that Jinx and Casimir are in, is there like a roof, like
Yeah.
over the
So-
these little chambers?
Yeah, the roof over these chambers, if you look over to the side where the arrows are, that's the top of the arch. So
Yeah,
they just go to the top
that's
of the
what
arch.
I thought. Okay. Some of us are not looking so good. Should we cram
I'm
into
still
these
above.
tiny little to-go containers for the rock and do like a short rest?
Are you okay, Valen?
I'm like, he's just not gonna say anything. Just looking at the massive eagle scratches on his shoulder.
I mean, they're like all over, not just your shoulder, like full torso. Like this thing had you in both talons. Like it was flying off.
It was a 4x4 creature, so that's what, huge?
Yay, it's huge. Or gargantuan, actually. I
Oh
think.
yeah, huge is 3x3.
Yeah.
I was ready to fry that thing.
Do you want to see art of this thing? Because I have art of that thing.
Oh
God.
god.
We're gonna see it. Oh, fuck. I stopped that thing. Valens should have been just gone.
Valen should have been gone,
It
but again,
should've been-
this thing
it
does
should've
not
been
want to
Valen
fight.
in one corner and me in another.
This thing does not want to fight for its meal. As
Miss.
soon as someone started
Yeah,
tugging on
why?
it, it was like, I'm out of
What
here.
meal? Both of us are fucking pigs in a blanket to that thing. Are you kidding me? What the fuck?
Why would this thing be intimidated by us?
It's not
I don't
intimidated.
understand.
It's not intimidated. It's being
It's just
efficient.
lazy.
It is being efficient. It is
That's
fucking cold
bullshit.
up here. Do you want this thing expending all of its
It's covered
energy?
in feathers. Give me a fucking break.
It's a bird. Birds aren't mammals.
Sorry you threw it. Sorry, we're upset that a Dark Souls boss just attacked us and then just flew away. Like, what the fuck?
It might come back. Do you want to wait for it?
Yeah, I know it will. It absolutely will. This thing
Don't
sucks.
roll a 19.
This thing's out here waiting. It had one
Yeah.
taste. It wants
It's
blood.
plotting. It flew away and then it went to its own private chessboard and moved a piece and it said to itself, check in 3, mate in 4. All right, let's get off this fucking mountain. I'm sick of this already.
Well, you
We
gotta
need
go.
to leave.
You gotta go up the mountain, man. That's where your thing is further up.
Oh, no, there we go.
Right. May I interest anyone in a short rest?
No,
Okay.
absolutely not. I'm not sticking around
No.
for that thing.
Take my
Okay.
chances with the cold.
You must be out of your mind. I'm sticking around for another 40-foot bird to show up.
Well, you will have to rest at some point.
There's shelter here.
Well. If it
Then let it be a long rest then.
If it comes back, there will be no fight because as soon as it grabs onto one of us, that person's just not gonna be conscious
part of the party
anymore.
anymore. They're gone.
To be
They
fair,
don't exist
They're just
anymore.
gone anymore.
to be fair, both Valen and Mograine could attest to the fact that that thing is too big to get into these little areas here. So, like, if you do want to rest,
It
this
could land and peck at us.
if you do want to rest, this would probably be the safest place to do it.
Or it's a to-go container because it'll just come and pick the whole thing up and
Yeah, it's
take
just gonna
it
pick up
back.
the whole bridge.
Yeah.
Take my
It's big
chances
enough.
walking. I'm not sticking around for that monstrosity to come back.
Yeah, it's
Freaking
big enough to
12-foot
pick up.
goat and a giant eagle.
Okay.
Thanks, Faye.
This is why I want to run another Curse of Strahd game.
Where the bird is the villain?
Where we can see more of the bird.
I hate that. Just walking through town and it just swoops down and picks up a villager and it just takes off and you just have to watch it happen. Oh, fuck. That's the biggest response you can do to it. Hey, stop.
You start to see little shrines to the bird.
It's little shrine. A little shrine would be 10 feet big.
It's enough to try and appease this entity. Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
First the
Move us
door.
along the mountain, Faye. Get us out of here.
First the door this. Alright. So it's a few more hours of travel. Where we just come through. I want to say that that's where you just went. Was here. Yeah. All right.
The pink, right? Was
The-
where we rested last.
That was where you rested, and then that's Salenka Pass that you just went over. That little bridge area.
The bridge, yeah.
Just reading my map. Sometimes I'm bad about that. Right, where's our lands? There it is, the lands of Barovia. So, I would say You can get about about here. As you travel upwards the mountain, as it gets progressively colder. Not drastically, but you are moving higher up the mountains, getting to the higher altitudes. And what do you want to try and press further on, or do you want to rest? Pressing further on can invite exhaustion, but it might get you further away from the known area of the massive eagle.
My vote is resting.
I have giant talon marks in me. I need to rest.
Let's rest.
Mm. I'll ask for survival checks to make camp.
17.
Okay. And that's lovely rolls right there. All right, and then what is our watch order going to be?
I think Jinx usually goes first.
I will go second.
Take the morning.
And tonight, Casimir is just going to focus on resting, because he did not have a fun time. So, Jinx, first upon the watch. What would you like to do?
Perception.
Yeah, perception roll. 22.
It's a
All right.
22.
What does your watch look like up here in the snowy mountains?
Well, it's a lot of huddling and trying desperately to keep whatever body warmth I have. I also have to check on Gerald. How's Gerald doing?
Roll me a d100.
That's a 42.
Gerald's fine currently.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I don't keep him out in the elements for very long. I put the little orb back in my backpack. In as much like fabric and things that I can. And then I just stay in one place, huddled, hunkered down, and I just try and keep my head on a swivel and keep my ears open for any suspicious noises. I'm too cold to have any deep, meaningful thoughts this evening.
Yeah, no, that's fine. All right. It is. Then Valen, you return the watch.
All right. At 20.
All right.
That's pretty good.
I'll keep that in mind.
Where's that bird? Right.
I'm using the rhyme dice and it made that effect, which I just love that.
All right. So, what is going on with Balin's watch, if anything?
I mean, besides looking for a damn 40-foot eagle, I would think just trying to stay warm. I mean, in the underground, he's used to the little bit of cold, but not this much cold. So I think he's already thinking about the fact that he's seen enough monstrosities in this land for a lifetime, and he's seen a lot.
Okay. Well, thankfully, no 40-foot massive bird comes for you in the evening. Which will bring us to Milgrain. Your turn for
Excellent.
watch.
Oh no, it's back.
Here.
Perception.
15. I'll keep your 15 in mind. What does your watch look like, Milgrain? Same as always?
Keep an eye out, packing and morning prayers.
Beautiful. Then you're all able to wake up and complete your long rest. However, you would notice something in the burgeoning morning light here that you did not quite notice when you had set up camp last evening, whether due to the obfuscation of the dark or your own tiredness and eagerness for rest. There is the remnants of another camp beneath yours. As you pack up your different areas, this is gonna be it is Valen, who you are met with the sort of semi-preserved face of a previous adventurer, trapped in the snows and ice of the mountain.
Face is just sticking up out of the snow.
Well, from where your nightly setup had disturbed it, you would notice that it does connect to what is perhaps the rest of the body, as again, there are remnants of a old adventurer's camp here beneath what you have set up.
I don't think we were the first ones here. Hope you had safe travels, friend. And I'll point out the body. Do I notice anything else weird with it, or is it just lying there?
I mean, do you dig it up out of the snow?
Yeah, I will.
Cool. Let's do a little DM snooping here real quick. As you dig the snow around it, you can't really remove it from the ground. It is sort of, or at least you can't do so easily. The ice has kind of grown over it, but the way that the body is sort of positioned from where it had died, this adventurer died in fear.
We saw that eagle too. I don't say that out loud though.
Mograine and Jinx, as you see Balin uncovering more of this corpse, the two of you would also be able to recognize that this figure died afraid of something.
Do they look familiar?
As you investigate and look a little bit, no. Even semi-preserved, you know that you've never seen this figure before.
Hope he's at peace now.
Ready to press forward, take on the day?
Absolutely.
Do my daily casting of mage armor.
Alright. Who would like to roll today's Mograine, don't forget to hit your long rest, by the way. So your
Yes, thank you.
HP is still low.
L- Rest the long way.
Yeah. So as you are traveling for this day, who would like to make the travel check for your group?
It'd be a survival roll, right?
It would be a survival roll.
I'll do it.
Okay. Okay. The wind is picking up. The cloud above you gets thicker, darker. The temperatures drop ever so slightly as snow begins to fall more frequently. You are caught in a snowstorm. I would like everyone to roll for me Constitution saving throws.
Oh, saves.
Hey, dude.
Ooh, that's a 21.
Jinx, your fur is helping combat some of the cold here. However, Valen, Mograine, the two of you will gain a point of exhaustion from the cold.
No, thank you.
And
Yeah, minus 2 to all my rolls. Nice.
yeah,
Mhm.
and then as you continue your travels upwards, You. It is you, Jinx, that spots something in the distance of the snowstorm. It looks like the fluttering and of someone's cloak before it disappears a little further ahead as they're walking.
I will quietly say, "Hey guys, I think there might be someone just up ahead." If I can be quiet, I don't know if the wind is howling around me right now, but
I mean, you can be quiet enough that your immediate figures hear you. It's still not like a super whisper. You have to, speak over the
Mhm.
winds, but you don't have to like shout it.
See anything?
yeah, I think there's someone up ahead. Saw a cloak. Should I try and get a better look? Oh, there's snow animation.
Yeah, isn't it cool?
That's cool. I don't
I'm
even care that it's cold anymore.
yeah, I've been waiting to
Ah.
utilize some of the animated maps. It's so cool.
Mm.
There's my new token.
Yep.
So cool.
All right. So, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna say me and Mokrane don't look in the best shape right now, so I would really advise
Uh-oh.
taking our time.
So, would Jinx be scouting ahead then? Or are you guys just taking what comes?
I have offered to scout ahead.
I will cover from back here if needs be.
Okay. I press forward. Quietly, stealthily, trying to get a better look at who might be ahead of us.
All right. Go ahead, give me a stealth roll.
Everybody?
That's a 22.
No, just Jinx who is stealthing forward.
Just James.
Okay. Alright, so because of the storm, visibility cuts off at about 45 feet. So as... We're gonna just do this.
Whoa. Mhm.
Um,
It's gonna just be this slowly setting up, and then we're gonna hear, okay, Dex checks.
Alright, so that's about where visibility ends for where you're currently at. Jinx, as you stealth forward, quiet, though your coloration sort of sticks out against everything here.
I would stay within visible range of my party members.
You don't see anyone within visible range of your party members.
No, okay, but I'm saying that's as
Okay.
far ahead as I would go.
All right, cool. You don't see anyone within visible range of your party members.
Okay, is everyone still like moving forward though?
Is everyone still moving forward? If you don't see any danger, do you communicate that to your companions?
Yeah, I would turn around and
Okay. So,
and then when they started catching up, I would move a little bit further ahead.
all right. So, at what distance does everyone stay within? How
Call
far
it
ahead
30
is...
feet, 25 feet, 20
I would
feet.
probably stay about 30
Okay.
feet
Yeah.
ahead so that if people had to catch up, they could get to me and around.
I have.
Keep in mind we're both
Yeah, we-
exhausted, so we have lowered move speed.
Yeah, so my speed's
all
25
right.
feet.
Right.
20 feet?
Oh, sure. Sure.
Yeah.
So, as you are keeping this sort of scouting ahead, you don't see the trail end of the figure that had been walking ahead of you, as they were quite a far distance ahead. They moved out of your visual range. Keeping pace with your company, you don't catch up with them.
Okay. Well, once everyone catches up with wherever I currently am, I will let everyone know. I think they're moving faster than us. I don't see them anymore.
Curiously enough, Jinx, you would notice only one set of footprints where you had been trailing behind this figure. Your own.
But that's concerning. Guys, those are my footprints.
Well, no, so what I'm saying is, like, where you had followed behind, there's only where you have walked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no footprints from the other person.
Correct. That is correct.
Yeah. So I'm gonna point that out to everyone and be like, yeah. So these are my footprints. I don't. Let's see. You guys can see something I can't. I don't see that person. It doesn't appear to be leaving footprints. That's not concerning at all.
So, with that, you guys can continue your travels. However, I will ask for Mograine and Valen to roll for me 1d20 each.
A 10.
3.
Okay. Good to know. So, what is our marching order as you continue on up the mountains.
I think I'll be third behind, in front of, excuse me, in front of Casimir.
Go first, I guess.
Okay. So,
Just an inky black neon sign for anything that's gonna spot us.
No, thank you.
as you are moving and taking just a small breather along the road, not a full rest, Mowgli,
Yes.
you hear something almost like a song, not terribly far from where you guys are taking your little breather.
A song?
A song. And
Friends, there's singing nearby.
as you sort of hear it, it fills you almost with warmth.
It sounds nice.
I'm not hearing that.
I don't hear anything.
It might be hidden underneath the wings. Okay, okay. It is faint in
Can
the
I
distance.
go-
and it's-
Briefly in the direction, not far enough to like disappear, but like, 20 feet away to see in the direction it's coming to see if I notice anything.
Yeah, for sure. As you move about 20 feet in that direction, the song does get louder as if you are moving close to the source. And you see what looks to be like firelight in the distance over a small ridge.
I will report back and say, friends, I see somebody who's set up a camp of some sort. There seems to be fire and merriment.
Did you see any footprints?
Did I see any footprints?
Not currently, but it has been snowing. There was the storm earlier that's calmed down some, but the snow still falls, so any footprints may have been covered up if the camp has been here for some time.
I did not see any footprints at the time, but perhaps there's been some storms or anything could have covered it up.
Or maybe that's the figure that was ahead of us before.
Perhaps.
Is
Do
it
we
in
wish
the
to-
direction we're heading?
Not quite. This is sort of like an offshoot. It goes up the mountain closer to where you are currently stationed rather than the direction of where you are supposed to go.
Do we wish to make a friend, or do we wish to keep to ourselves?
I don't know. I don't want to spend another minute in this snow if I don't have to. But that warmth would be nice.
But Ring will kind of look over at Jinx. Hmm.
You said it's made of warm.
The singing is of warmth, but so is, I'm assuming, the fire that they have built over there.
I'm kind of of the same mind as Valen. But it just maybe we could get a closer look at it.
All right. As you follow where Mograine has stepped off the both Valen and Jinx, you start to hear the song. You see the glow of what looks to be firelight on the ridge above. So, seeing that there is a closer look, do you wish to travel up the ridge? Perhaps befriend who may be up there?
Let's go for it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right?
Famous last
Might
words.
be. I'm just over here wondering if snow sirens are a thing.
It's the
Think
bird.
being-
It set up a distraction. It's a decoy.
Yeah.
As you make your way up, you would see a camp. It's got a tent, snow kind of covering it, and a fire that is set out front, and a figure, a woman, tending to the fire as she sings, and you don't catch any words. She's not singing words, just sort of vocalizations of notes in a tune. Though, notably, while it is pleasant to hear Valen and Jinx, you don't get the same sort of sensation that Mograine had described earlier of it sounding warm. Mograine, I want you to roll for me I want you to roll me a history check.
Like that?
You've heard this song before.
Yeah.
It's been years since
Where?
you've heard it. But you heard it when you were young, growing up.
Interesting. I will approach with the familiarity of the song.
Doesn't sound warm though.
As you approach, and as your shadow sort of flickers from the firelight, this woman looks up and she stops her singing Well, I was not expecting company. I don't have any extra food to offer.
No worries. We were just hoping to share the warmth of your fire.
I see plenty of space around it. You're welcome to gather.
Ogre will nod and kind of wave his party over.
Can I make an insight check?
Sure, what are you wanting to insight here?
Sanctimizing.
A riot. No, I'm just kidding. I'm trying to figure out if this person seems like they're genuine or if they're hiding maybe something. It's just a general vibe check. Do I trust this person when they're inviting me to sit by their fire? That's actually gonna be an 18.
They don't seem to be hiding any sort of hidden agenda, if that's what you're looking for. Whether or not you trust them, of course, is up to you. But that's what you would get with with well, whatever your total is. Because you just
18.
yeah, you don't really quite know this person, so.
May I ask where you learned that song?
Well, and very different from this one.
Ogre looked simply not at that. Take it you've been a traveler here for some time now.
Longer than I expected. Yes.
Again, Ogre simply nod in agreement at this. Ogre will also take a chance to like eyeball his party, see how everyone's doing.
Still shivering and exhausted.
Fair.
Jinx looks fine.
How's our elf friend?
Casimir looks better than he did yesterday.
Good.
And he's just he's sort of standing not quite as close to the fire as everybody else, but he doesn't seem particularly affected by the sun, or not the sun, by the cold. So, I would assume that you are travelers as well to this land.
In the broadest sense, yes.
unintentionally.
Whatever has brought you here, I hope you are able to resolve it.
Likewise.
As you say that,
Did you come here with a purpose? No.
as you ask this question, her attention turns to the fire. I came seeking knowledge. And I found it.
What kind of knowledge?
Knowledge that is taboo. Not spoken of. Forgotten.
It's like this whole land is taboo lately.
Perhaps. Though I know assuredly that this land is cursed. And she tends to the fire, so not really expanding on her statement of knowing that the land is cursed. She stops, and her eyes raise to meet yours, specifically, Mowbray. The gods abandon those that are here.
Yours, perhaps.
If you have not yet felt their disconnect, you will.
I doubt it. Well, this was enough warming up for me, friends. Are we ready to move on?
Sure.
Yeah.
thank you for your hospitality. Perhaps we will see each other in the future. Perhaps not.
Travel well, and may you walk in the light of the sun.
Oh, he's done with this naysayer.
As you walk away back down the rage, anyone who chances to look back would notice the firelight is gone, as is the tent and the
Mhm.
but you reach the area, or just about where you had left off, and can continue the progress towards the temple. And that is where we will take our mid-session break.
And the bird is trying to shake me in my face.
Trying to shake your faith or warn you of what's to come. Alright, looks like we are all here. I see one person and 2 people off of mute, so I'm assuming everyone is here. Alrighty. So, as we return, you make your way back to the why is that not changing? Oh, whatever. I don't care. You make your way back to the path you had been on before that detour. And as you progress, Milgrain,
Yes.
even shunning those words, the naysayer, there's a sensation. It's like something clawing onto your back. Not painful in a way, but just feeling like something's there.
Metaphorically or physically?
Metaphorically.
Got it. I choose to ignore that. I'm not letting that person, those words, you get anywhere remotely close to what my beliefs and understandings of how this operates.
Yeah, totally. Totally fine.
No, no.
As you walk further, I'd say you'd get up to an area where the mountain pass splits. You have one going to the east, or no, to the north, and then one going to the south.
How late in the day is it when we get here?
It's about close to time that you start resting up. Especially after having made that small climb up and down earlier in the day.
I feel like it's the northern road we gotta take, but
Mm-hmm.
if we're at the crossroads, I just say we camp here. The exhaustion is now visible. Like, if it wasn't before.
Speaking of, as the sun disappears and it gets colder, can I get another Constitution saving roll, please?
From everybody.
From everybody.
18.
Another 3, so 5.
May I use a luck point?
If you'd like to use a luck point, for sure.
I would love to use a luck point.
Can I use a luck point?
Do you have lucky?
I'll take the 10.
Okay. So,
I do not. I can't use one.
I figured you didn't. Oh, Mograine, unfortunately, the cold seeps further into your joints and bones. You gain another level of exhaustion. The rest of you are fine. But hey, there's no giant eagle.
Yeah.
Alright, so, we setting up camp? I will ask.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
I'll ask for a survival roll.
Yeah.
I have a -2 to this.
I got a 16.
11.
8.
Which becomes 4. Because of your 2 levels exhaustion.
I think, is that not already accounted?
No, it
Or
doesn't
no?
factor in, I don't believe.
No,
Okay. Cool.
it does not.
It does not. It's a 4.
D&D Beyond ain't that good. Alright, cool. So,
It's crazy that it's not.
well, they didn't encounter, like, you can't get, like, the advantage on the specific things that give you advantage. Like, the, battle readiness for fighters doesn't, it'll just give you a little reminder. It doesn't, like, actually auto-program your advantage. You know, it just functions like a character sheet. So, same order. Jinx, Valen, Mograine.
Yep.
Yep.
We'll have Casimir join Jinx on the first watch. Dice have decided.
I got a 26 for my perception.
Beautiful. And Casimir gets that number. So, I have your results noted. What would you describe your watch looking like this evening?
I gotta do my daily check on Gerald to see if he's frozen over.
You start to see some frost building up around the outside of the glass, but the water and vines inside is fine. Gerald's still swimming about.
Okay. I don't know. I'll hold him, I don't know, under my armpit or something during my watch, and then when I go to bed, I'll stick him back in the pack. Just try and keep him warm. I'm having an internal battle here because I really want to ask Casimir about his ears, but I feel like that would be super rude.
It's just gonna keep eating at you if you don't.
It'll come out sooner or later, you know this, right?
Maybe. I don't know. What kind of mood does Casimir seems to be in? His typical kind of chilly, broody,
I don't
silent.
think you've ever seen Casimir not really broody or anything like that. Like,
He's got one setting.
yeah, that's kind of it. It's kind of like a
Yeah.
You know what? Give me an insight roll here as you look over at him.
Sure. Yeah. I want to read the room before I just ask him. So, what happened to your ears?
Right?
Well, it's actually not this because I'm a rogue, so I have reliable talents. Actually an 18.
Actually an 18. With an actually 18, there is, of course, the general melancholy that exists around Casimir. Um, but you would also notice that there is a sort of desperation that you're starting to see.
Is something troubling you this evening?
Miss Casimir looks over to you. Nothing troubles me now. Just eager. As I said, the dream awaits for me. And as he says this, he looks above in the direction where the northern path crawls up the mountain.
Well, we're nearly there. Perhaps if conditions are favorable, we might even get there tomorrow.
Is what I am hoping for.
I'm trying to think of how I want to tackle this. And just as a quick recap, a couple of nights ago when he and I shared a watch, he said his sister is waiting for him and has been since he killed her.
That's what he had said, yes. Well, he said that his sister is waiting for him and that he hasn't seen her since he killed her.
Okay. May I ask you a question?
He turns his eyes away from the mountain path. You are welcome to ask.
I'm wondering what the circumstances were that led to your sister's passing.
I would like you to roll for me a persuasion check.
Okay, so this is a 14.
14. It is not an easy story to share. It was long ago. And I was not the man that I am today. My sister, Katrina. Was haunted, not by spirits of any sort of means, but by the master of this land. I do not believe that it was as innocent as Strahd plucking someone to drain them dry. No. They were convinced that she was a concubine of the devil. And for such an affront, I and the rest of our people stoned Katrina until she was dead. Rather that than become a bride of Strahd. But Strahd finds every detail of the ongoings of this land. And he came upon us for depriving him of my sister. He slaughtered every woman, the Dusk Elves, leaving our people a slow death. And is the one who threw the first stone. He marked me as other. Mutilation. It is a deeper cut than anything that could be done to a single person. I am ostracized by my own people, fed guilt by the visions of my sister, and hope only that perhaps I can do this one thing for her.
I'm very sorry to hear that. I don't think there's really anything that I can say. That is incredibly unfortunate.
This is the land of tragedies. Thank you for not judging me so harshly on this tale, or at least not voicing such judgments aloud.
I'm not here to judge anybody. I cannot imagine what you must have gone through and continue to go through. I don't even know if I have a sister, so I can't imagine what it would be like to lose her in such a way.
Would not wish it upon many people. The few that I would perhaps wish it upon doubt they would be as affected as I.
Unlikely, yes. Thank you for sharing that with me.
You would have learned sooner or later. Casimir falls into a contemplative silence for the rest of your watch. Even after telling his tale, you would notice that that quiet desperation is still persistent as he occasionally glances up the mountain. But besides that,
Yes,
nothing.
fair.
Nothing comes to disturb your watch. Balin, it's time for your watch.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let's get a persuasion. Or not persuasion, perception. Ugh. Wrong.
Just persuade him to try and talk to me. He hasn't talked to me once any rest.
Well, yeah,
I'm the other elf in the group.
Yeah, but I'm cute.
The dice have decided which
Well-
rest he goes on. I roll a d6 every time. I counted on 2s.
You need new dice. Anyway, that's with the exhaustion. It's an 8.
8. I'll keep an 8 in mind. Alright. As you're keeping watch, Phelan, what's going on? What are you doing on your watch?
S- That one level of exhaustion is kicked in by this point. Um, just I, I don't want to say he's completely like given up the idea that he's gonna find the answers to his problems here, but it's starting to feel like he's not going to. And like he doesn't know which fate is worse, not being able to go back home or getting or being stuck here.
As you're deep in your thoughts about this, Phelan, you hear something. Your ear
Mhm.
perking up as you look into the darkness. And you hear it again. It sounds like someone giggling.
How far off would it sound like it is?
About maybe 20, 25 feet away from your camp.
With caution, I'll go. That's kind of weird that somebody's giggling out here. But you know what? I was snatched by a giant eagle a couple days ago, so I don't think anything else is really gonna like. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how much more weird can it get?
How much more weird?
Someone
could it get?
giggling doesn't ruffle your feathers anymore.
No.
So, as you
But yes, I will go check it out.
As you start walking over in that direction, are you trying to be stealthy?
Yeah.
Okay.
17.
17. Got it. Need to see. Cool. As you're getting closer, you're able to sneak up on this creature. And what you would see is a form. A young adolescent, maybe around 15 years of age, wearing less protective clothing than you and seeming no worse for wear because of it in this cold. In the snow around this figure, stained red with blood, as you see the corpse of a wolf in front of it.
Um, that's really. I'm just like watching this. Like, I don't know what to make of this.
Roll me an insight check.
Yeah. 18.
As you watch the scene a little longer and you hear this adolescent giggle again, you would notice a little bit more about their form. Not just the fact that they are unaffected by the cold, but their hands are stained red with the same blood upon the ground. You look at the creature, the wolf, and you notice the extremely violent nature of its death, its demise. And you think that perhaps this adolescent was the one to take down the wolf. Dangerous to do barehanded. You see no weapon in sight, no dagger, no arrow.
I didn't think there'd be anybody living out here. He's thinking to himself. He doesn't know whether this is. Because he's exhausted, he's starting to wonder if this is like real or maybe a slight hallucination.
As you're trying to puzzle through muddled thoughts from exhaustion, You see the sudden shift in this creature's posture. Stiffer, taller, the head leaning up to catch scent of something on the wind. As the head begins to turn towards you, quicker than you can even react, this thing is in front of you, baring its teeth. And I would like for Valen to roll an initiative.
Does my -2 count here for initiative?
Yep.
So that would be
all
6.
D20s.
I'm gonna move camp over here. And then you're in the right area. And then put it right in
Oh.
front of you. And that. Alrighty. Battle music. I'll do this. This is the closest, I think. Alright, so our creature goes first. And as they stand in front of you now, you can see the vampire spawn for what it is. And I do believe the 9 is going to miss.
Yes, it will.
Though do recall that your mage armor would have worn off at this point if you had not recast it.
It still misses.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it will try again with a 12.
That still misses.
Okay. And that will be it for the creature. Actually, no. We're going to get a bonus action here where it will move away from you, disengaging and sort of pulling off to the side. Still watching you hungrily. As Valen, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay, so I'm not dreaming. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna fire off a spell here. Do a firebolt.
Okay.
With an 18.
An 18 will hit.
Or 11 fire.
And as it hisses, rearing back, Mograine, Jinx, you hear the sounds of a fight, sort of rousing you from sleep. If you would like to join into the battle, it would be a initiative roll at disadvantage.
Oof. You make it very difficult to say Mogreen rolls over and tries to fall back asleep.
I mean, you can always say that. That is
No, no, I can't. And you know I can't.
so that's
That would be like a -3.
that is a -3.
Mogreen might just stay asleep.
Cool. So, yeah, with that, Valen, your turn, will come to an end, yeah?
Yep.
Mograine, as you're sort of groggy, dazed, it's your go. What would you like to do?
Mogreen will start to stand up and roll out of the bed. Wait, seriously? It's me?
Well, yeah, because it's the vampire spawn has the 13, Valen has a 6, you're a -3, so you're the next, because Valen's turn just ended.
Okay. Mogreen will get up and get out. And I can tell it's a vampire, a ghoul.
You can tell that it
A
is
night crawler?
spawned of the darkness, yes.
I am going to go ahead and channel divinity, a turn undead, combining it with a steer undead. Whenever I use a turn undead, any undead that failed a saving throw will take radiant damage. So I
Alright.
need a
It is-
saving throw for.
Currently about, like, 45 feet away from you.
How long is the reach of turn undead?
How long is the reach of turn undead? That's what I'm asking you. I'm letting you
Oh,
know.
30 feet. Okay, 30 feet.
Alright.
And I'm how far away?
You are about 45.
Okay, cool. So I'll close that distance. I'm trying to check.
Alright, and you can do that with your half movement. You stood up.
Not with exhaustion and half movement. Okay, so, I can get. So let's see, that's 50. I can move 5 feet. I'm very tall, so no, I can't quite.
Okay.
But I'm planning to,
Yeah, so...
and if it knows what's good for it, it'll fly away.
Alright. With that, Jinx, we come to your turn. You are also groggy here.
Okay. Can you make a ruling on what square I'm starting my turn on? Okay. Thank you. Step 1, I will stand up. And I will move half my movement, which I think is 15. So 1, 2, 3. And I will throw a dagger at the vampire spawn.
Heck yeah.
But before I do that, I will bonus action insightful fighting it. So that's an insight against its deception.
Okay.
So I got a 25.
It physically cannot beat that.
Love that for the vampire spawn. Does a 16 hit the vampire spawn?
It does.
Lovely. I'm gonna get sneak attack on this. Ugh, that was a gross roll. Don't like that. That's 18 points of piercing.
Alright.
And that will. I'm assuming. Well, does it look like it took as much damage as I would like it to have taken?
It seems to have taken a sufficient amount of damage, yes.
Okay, love that for me. That's my turn.
Alright. Our creature is going to rush back in at Valen.
Is
Misses with the first attack.
awesome.
16 on the second, however.
Yep.
That's 7 points of slashing damage. You are grappled. And
Okay.
As it has rushed in and grappled you, it is going to start drawing you backwards. And as it does so, it is going to try and bite you. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Yes, I can. Is a gentleman's 20.
Alright, so you are fine, but you are still grappled. And it's going to use its bonus action to dash and drag you a little further away from your friends.
This is the mini eagle.
Stop that! Stop abducting us, Faye.
Stop abducting Valen specifically.
That's especially. It's a bad look. It's really bad optics.
Valen, it is your turn.
You're gonna get canceled on Twitter.com.
I
You
know.
need to stop.
Yeah. This is the second time being dragged off. I'm not having it this time. So I'm going to cast Thunderstep away back here. So I need that thing to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yeah, sure. That's a 17.
God dang it. All right, that'll be half damage. So that's 18 points on a fail, so that's 9 thunder on a success.
Alright. Anything else from Valen?
Don't believe so. No, that's it.
Okay. And Mograine, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna close. Can I close the distance with 20 feet? To put me within range of 30 feet.
No, because currently it is now 60 feet away from you. It
Oh
moved back.
God! Oh my God! You are making this impossible, and I don't like it. I'm gonna move 20 feet.
Mhm.
Let me see. Do I have anything that works within that range? That's not bad. Do I have anything? Oh, that's pretty good. Can I cast daylight on the vampire just straight up?
I
It's
mean,
got a range of 60 feet.
yeah, why not?
Or you know what? I'll do you one better. I'm gonna do light snare. That's. Oh wait, that would be. It's not a disadvantage. It would be. Wait, is it a disadvantage? I'm just not familiar with the question.
No, it's just -4, so it's a 21.
21 to hit on a light snare.
21 will hit on a light snare.
Awesome. Shimmering band of light streaks toward the target within range, envelops it in a spectacular burst of light. Make a ranged spell attack. On hit, targets are strange and magically fixed in place until the end of its next turn. Excellent. Now it's restrained while restraining Valen.
Well, no, Valen got out.
I
even
thunderstepped
better.
away. Yep.
Even better.
Alright. So. Jinx, it is your turn.
It is my turn. I am gonna six. And it's currently restrained right now.
Correct.
Okay. I was gonna do a thing, but that was before it moved further away. So I think I will just throw a dagger from where I am.
Don't forget you have advantage
I
because
don't
he's
think a
restrained.
14's gonna hit though. Oh, perfect. That's a 23 then.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Perfect. And I'll get to sneak attack. This. That dice looks cocked, so that's real weird. So that's 23 points of damage.
Okay.
And I don't think I can really do much with my bonus action this time around.
Okay.
Oh, I am an idiot, and I keep forgetting I have Nick attack tonight. So I'm gonna actually throw my offhand.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh my god. It's like I never play D&D or something. That's a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 1 point of damage. I may as well have forgotten I had Nick. And that will be my turn.
Cool. So, as we come to our vampire spawn's turn, it is just trying to pull the restraining light off of it, snarling, hissing, very feral mode, highlighting the youthful face of this creature until it disappears at the end of its turn, and that feralness is now looking at the rest of you. Valen, it is your turn.
I'm resting after this anyway. I'm going to. You know what? This thing dead. We're gonna do a 4th level chromatic orb. That's a 12.
Misses.
Get.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright. Milgraine, it's your turn.
Can I close the distance on this vampire finally?
Did you move last
and
turn?
Yes, I did.
Okay, you didn't move your
I
token.
moved 20 feet. I'm moving 20 feet again.
Alright,
And that should put me in range. I intend to use a... Where is all my cool stuff? There it is. We are going to cast Turn Undead. We are going to use our sweet, awesome, holy symbol of Ravenkind with 3 charges
Hell yeah.
to impose disadvantage on that. It is a DC 14, and we will be adding a Seer Undead to this Turn Undead.
Alright, is that a wisdom save?
Yes, please. 14.
We have disadvantage. That's a 14.
With disadvantage?
With disadvantage. Do you want me to take a picture of it?
No. It's okay. That'll be my turn.
Alright, Jinx, it's your turn.
Hey, I'm gonna run up to it, and I'm gonna take the hilt of the sun blade off of my belt, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to speak the word to activate it.
Alright.
So what this means is it sheds bright light in a 15-foot radius and dim light for an additional 15 feet, and the light counts as sunlight if that matters.
It does. It does.
And then I'm gonna make a 2-handed attack with it.
Yeah, go for it.
That's a 28 to hit,
Yeah.
and it does, I think, an extra. I haven't used this in a really long time. I think it does an extra d8 of radiant on top of the normal stuff. But I'd love it if I could find that in the description that's 10 pages long. When you hit an undead, it does an extra d8.
Hell yeah.
Great. Love that. And I also get sneak attack. So this is going to be a buttload of damage. That's an unfortunate roll on
All of your base damages
the
have been
weapon
one.
die. Okay, let me get sneak attack on here. That's 3 points of radiant, 8 points of slashing, and then another 12 points. That's 20 points of slashing and 3 points of radiant.
Okay. Anything else?
And that was movement, bonus action, and action.
Then, as it is the vampire spawn's turn, it's looking like it will try to dart away, but before it can even begin to run, the light begins to eat away at it, and it becomes a charred corpse on the ground. You are no longer bound to initiative.
Right, that's settled. I'm going back to bed.
I will bonus action turn off the sunlight on this light so that it doesn't act as an ongoing beacon that, hey, we're here.
All right. Yeah. So,
I would say before anybody goes to bed, as they're walking back to camp, finishing up my watch, I think the frustration with Valen is officially reached a boiling point after this encounter. So at this point, he's just going to yell into the void or whatever the snowstorm, whatever, that he has had enough of this place.
Yeah, that's fair.
And kind of full throated, actually.
See what you do to us, Fed.
as you yell this into the sky above, there is a rumble, not of thunder, but of a voice that calls down to you. There is no leaving this place. Not unless I allow you.
Just get a snarl from Valen.
As you snarl, the wind picks up around you, Valen, just for a moment. Almost a whisper
Boy.
in your ear from that wind. And do not think that if you die, you'll be able to escape my grasp. For even a day, do not leave my domain. And then the wind disappears around you, Valen. The cool gust come and gone. Would you guys like to return to your
He's
rest?
just gonna finish. Yes.
What does the rest of your watch look like, Valen?
Muddled, angered thoughts. Like, yeah.
Okay. Mograine, it comes to your turn
Mhm.
for the watch.
Mograine will haphazardly go about getting up and getting his usual routine. It's definitely not as good as usual. Let me see. So that's with a -4 is going to be a 9.
I'll keep your 9 in mind. Then, as you go about, you don't notice anything out of place, and eventually you all can complete your long rest, which means you remove 1 level of exhaustion should you have one.
Yay.
Alright. It's time to continue your travel, no?
Yep.
Alrighty. Why do I not have the sounds for traveling in the snow from Curse of Strahd? That is not ideal.
Unforgivable.
Yeah. I don't like it. I want snowy mountains. This one probably would have snow mountains. No, Max. Nope. Okay.
Get him, Max.
Where did you put? There you are. Alright. As you're making your way up, who would like to make today's travel check? It's a survival
I'll
roll.
do it. Is that just a raw D20 still?
Nah, it's a survival check.
Oh.
You've already volunteered.
4.
Ooh. Ooh.
Don't need to be. Stop it! Stop oohing me.
As your group is starting the ascent, there's a shadow that overcomes. It passes once and comes back to the dim light.
Dude, stop.
And then passes over again.
Don't you pick up Bailey. Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Anyone who likes to who'd like to glance above would notice a massive bird sort of circling above the mountain. And
That thing comes in closer. I'm gonna make some fried eagle.
try. That thing gets any closer. But for right now, it just seems to be circling above.
Quick, we all just need to draw like a bunch of hot peppers on our backs so it knows we're spicy and maybe it'll
Yeah.
just
Unfortunately, capsaicin doesn't work against birds.
maybe the bird doesn't know that.
Yeah.
It's a
maybe the
bird.
bird's scared of peppers. Did you ever think about that? No, you only think about yourself.
That's false. I think about Max too.
Was that the eagle there? Was that little ee? Was that the eagle?
Perhaps.
Oh, hey Maxwell.
Hmm.
I like that the green screen works perfectly on Faye, but as soon as Max gets it, it looks like a 1980s green screen for like a weather report.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. All right. So yeah, we've got a big bird.
It's floating overhead, huh?
We've got it's just circling above right now. But you've also got the path up the mountain. So if you ignore the bird and hope that it doesn't reach you, or do you do something a little bit more proactive? You try and move
No,
stealthily.
we're gonna keep.
I think we just go as normal and hope nothing happens. I think that's the play.
Whatever you'd like to do. I'm just throwing out options in case you guys don't know yet.
Well, yeah, but like drawing attention to ourselves doesn't help with that thing.
Jinx is gonna try and move stealthily. I don't know what my companions are doing, but I'm gonna try and move
I
stealthily.
feel like that would be worse for Mogre.
If anyone would like to try and move stealthily, you are welcome to make that roll.
Okay, I have a question for you, Faye.
I've got an answer for you.
So, how does reliable talent interact with natural ones?
Well, if it's less than 10 on the die, it becomes a 10 for the purposes of mechanics, but I do like to play into the effect of the natural one, so it'll be a fail forward kind of moment.
Well, okay, I was considering using a luck point.
Yeah, no.
That's potential. I like that idea.
Ones are only critical failures within combat, so everything else
Okay.
just...
Well, if it counts as well, then that's a 21.
Alright. So as you're trying to stealth away from the creature, you're moving and you kind of uh you stub your toe on an unseen rock, and not quite quick enough to catch yourself, you fall into a snow pile, which helps you out because now you're covered in snow. So like from
I'm
any
covered.
yeah
Yeah.
yeah, so anyone from above just sees like the white that is sticking onto like your cloak and everything.
I'm a white tabaxi now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and a little more chilly though.
You went from Jinx to Snowball.
I'm the abominable tabaxi.
Oh my goodness.
I've seen you on a box of Fancy Feast before. There it is. There's that eagle.
Alright. So while Jinx is rolling around in the snow and being all stealthy, the rest of you are able to just kind of walk normal.
That's even better. Everyone else is walking
Yeah.
normally. Everyone's like, Jinx, would you stop fucking around?
Jinx, get out of there. Stop it. So.
I love that so much.
Ah. There's Casimir. Alright. So. The road beneath you after this day's travel, after these days on the road, it fades to the covering of snow. But it takes you close enough to where you can see the facade of some temple carved into the sheer mountainside ahead of you. The front of the structure is 50 feet high, easily, and you would see it has 6 alcoves that contain 20-foot tall statues. Each statue is carved from a single block of amber, depicting a faceless, hooded figure, hands pressed together in a gesture of prayer. In between the 2 innermost statues is a 20-foot tall archway with a staircase that leads down.
How does Casimir look right now?
There's that morose that is always clinging to him, but also desperation and, dare might you say, excitement, eagerness.
You can see amount of relief that we're here.
What do you do now that you arrive? I'll be pressing forward, going boldly where few others have gone before.
Yeah.
So, with the crunch of snow underfoot and the unseen gaze of the amber statues,